Now then, and welcome back to another episode of the amazing NemGo Evolved. Playing some more Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved with the HQM. Oh yes. And you left off last episode with us arriving at this village.
It's a beautiful village. It's the best village.
It's the best village, or maybe it could be the best village. We've been in this village 2 nights, and I've died once. So, not the best starts, but Ego did get some steel pants. So, steel pants for the win. Steel pants for the win. Also, we moved the border. The world border has moved a few blocks that away. So it's still bordering just beyond this wall, but it was a bit silly having a world border right through the middle here. So we just moved it a little bit, but that unlocked all of this kind of rubbish that I don't want. And there was a witch down here earlier, and a creeper came to us and blew a bit up, and I don't know if she's still there. I'm hoping that she despawned at some point while we were out and about.
We're never that lucky, mate.
Yeah. But we've kind of taken to the idea that we're going to settle here just for now. But we really dislike the way the village is built and all that, so we're going to rip it all down. Yes. Did you mention maybe not that tower?
Yeah, I kind of want to keep the tower, maybe.
Okay, we kind of want to keep the tower in the centre. Does the tower have a good lookout vantage point? It's got some villagers up here hiding away, and a chest with some ashes in it. There's quite a lot of villagers hiding up here, actually.
Is that just on the second level, not the top?
Second level.
Yeah, what else in Crown is? It's like they're falling in.
It's like they're falling, they're climbing up the ladder for no reason. But it's quite cool having a little lookout up here, and we can see what's around us and all that kind of stuff. The next village does look more appealing. It looks like a much larger village. It's almost like it's an epically large village because there's another one over there next to it. It goes on for miles, the next village, but we can't access that because of the world border. It's a harsh reality of playing in the game mode and the way we've decided to play.
That's like when you go to a sweet shop and you see them all in the window.
You see it all through the window, but the shop's closed. Yep.
Mum goes, you're not having that.
So, it's getting dark again. I'm going to try to sleep and see if Morpheus is working now as well. We've also had a chance to restart the server and try and fix things. I am now sleeping. 1 of 2. That's 50%. I set it to 10% so that they sleep. Come on, Morpheus. Come on, Morpheus. Come on. No, Morpheus. No. Really? Oh, no. Okay, so we've got to face another night unless we both sleep. Can you get back over to the bed and both sleep before we start spawning? Because I hate it when they all spawn in here. We've only got 1 guard left, and he's transfixed to a wall.
That's a good quality wall, that.
It's a very good quality wall. I think he sees something down there, but he can't get to it.
That witch. I bet it's that witch.
It could be that witch. That witch.
That witch is that corner.
Hey, hi. So first up, I'm going to make a pickaxe and maybe a hoe or something. Tinkers. We're getting back into tinkers. What have you already got here? You've got an axe head pattern. You've got a tool rod pattern, and you've got the sword blade and the wide guard. I'm actually going to need another sword in a bit, but I'll change it for now.
Why?
Because I've got the tool binding and the pick there. Very good. I can repair it. You are right. Yes. Do I need to make it into normal wood first before I can do this? And then we'll go and get ourselves some cobble, so hopefully we can make the cobble versions of things as well. Is that acceptable?
I've got some cobble. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, okay.
I do have 57, 53. Can't count.
53.
Can't count, read. I don't know. Where are you?
I'm over here. Can I have a piece or two of cobble? I don't remember if cobble can be done
I've got
in
a feeling
here.
It's going to say no.
Or yes.
Is it?
Or yes. Yeah, I just made a wooden one, but the cobble ones work. They don't really have a lot of durability though, but there's still more durability than general wood. And I could do with a shovel head for that, right? But anyway, for now, I'm just going to make some tools, and we're going to hack up this place. We're going to kill it. We're going to chop it down. I've now got what I can focus on is chopping all the wood down. Ego's got a pick, so we can focus on chopping all the cobble out. And we'll be back in a little bit with some sort of clear out progress. So, we have cleared some places out. We have cut down some stuff and done some bits and pieces. There's still lava there because we don't have buckets. Realised very soon that buckets are the problem. Especially in expert mode, buckets are a problem because they require some kind of metal plates. Is it iron plates to make a bucket?
Iron plates, yeah.
Makes sense, but not very easy to justify making iron plates at this stage in the game. So we were keeping the water sources from the farms kind of as secure as we could while we were demolishing stuff. And now I've started creating this irrigation system. So the well has opened up and now floods down here, which means that 4 blocks in from that are irrigated. And the water from this end comes this way a little bit, so 4 blocks from that are irrigated, and so on. So there's 4 blocks from every piece of flowing water, irrigating this whole area, including this water then goes underneath these slabs here. Slabs also so that we don't jump and trample on our crops. And then this little bit comes around here just to make sure that this little area does get covered as well. I couldn't quite get it as far as this little section, so I decided, in my infinite wisdom, that this little section would be carved out slightly from the wall, and we would do a little bit of a storage setup here, just to store all the random stuff. And I got some stairs, because I have missed having stairs that you can face backwards, so that you can still open chests. I have missed that in later versions of Minecraft. Which don't allow you to do it. It's very, very annoying when you try and do it and then you go, oh, right. And a lot of our builds, we did this a lot. And so trying to open chests when I've MC edited worlds and finding that the chests don't open, really annoying. But there we go, that's that. So now that's going to store all the seeds and the food and all that kind of stuff. I figured I would just stick one of the furnaces from the blacksmith and... Oh, did I really just place that badly like that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Probably then.
And then have a crafting table and that kind of stuff there. Maybe some Pam's Harvest craft stuff will end up over here at a later date. Ego's also been burning down lots and lots of wood, or burning lots and lots of wood to make charcoal and things. And so we've got torch lit areas all around. You've also been all around the battlement, haven't you?
Yeah, I think we're safe.
We're safe inside the walls now.
Famous last words.
Apart from the unusual hive that's... Does it... No, they don't attack you in 1.7.10. This is cool.
What?
Okay. You built a little house for the villagers. A 1 door in the whole village, so they all ended up going in there at night times. Nice and safe and out from underneath our feet. And now, I think it's time that I just stopped messing about and just went on and did a load of farming stuff. Now there's a load of agrocraft bits and pieces that we picked up from the previous village, agrocraft village, but I don't want to get started on agrocraft this episode. I'm just going to get everything planted and we're going to start just harvest. Oh, wait a minute, I can't plant these? Oh wait, okay, maybe I do have to plant these on agrocraft crops.
You need crop sticks, don't you?
Dang it. Okay, do I need it for vanilla seeds? I need crops for everything. Oh my Jeebus. Okay.
How many have we got?
Well, I've got 30 at the moment. The recipe for those are just 4 sticks to make 4. So it's only sticks. 1 stick per set. That's all I actually need. But you've got to be careful not to have them grow into other areas. So I'm sure I planted some seeds earlier. Maybe it was potatoes or something or other. I think I planted something directly in. Maybe it was potatoes. But yeah, I'm just now going to go around and fill this whole farmstead area with crops to grow the crops and get a supply of the crops. I think they must have disabled Pam's Harvest Craft gardens because I haven't seen any. Anywhere we've been going, I haven't seen any.
But now you said that, you'll find loads.
But now I said that, there'll be comments down below telling me that there are some. I'm just stupid. Yeah.
Nen, I think you'll find it in episode 1.
Episode 1, timestamp 34. You walked past a dozen of them and didn't see them. You idiot. And I go, oh yeah, right, you're right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I am an idiot. You're right. Yeah, that's great. But I have kind of resolved something else that we were working on earlier. The crops do not need to be for every single seed. It turns out that only the seeds that we picked up from the crop plots in the plotting shed, only the crop plots in the crop plotting shed are the crop plots that we actually need crop plots for.
What? That again.
I don't even know what I'd actually said. It wasn't even a thing. But those seeds required crop plots, whereas some of the natural seeds that we've been picking up around, like industrial hemp, for instance, which I've currently got 2 slots over here to do. There we go. Industrial hemp will get planted without needing crop plots, but you can, of course, plant it in crop plots if you so wish, right? But I think then once you've taken it out of those crop plots, you've got to plant them in crop plots again. Yeah, now I can't plant them normally because they're now unidentified agrocraft seeds. Yeah, so once you're taking them out of there, you can't replant them anywhere else. I've also been storing up a few bits and pieces of Britannia flowers and stuff. There's also Britannia seeds that we picked up from the crop plots in the crop plot shed. I got some different saplings, rubber tree saplings and stuff that we'll pick up later. And we've started gathering some cotton and bits and pieces like that. Seeds that I do not want anymore. Carrots and wheat. It was a village. There was too much carrots and wheat. That was a problem. And we've got a few bits and pieces over here that's working out nicely. Witchery, garlic and bits and pieces like that. A few seeds that we can't do anything with at the minute. I don't know why water chestnut won't go in. I'm guessing it needs some sort of on water, but I can't remember how to do that. Netherwort needs soul sand and cinder pearl. I don't know what cinder pearl needs. Possibly netherrack or something. I don't know.
Cinder pearl.
Cinder pearl. Yeah, I've not come across it for a little while. And then we've got a flower chest for putting all the flowers and stuff away that we don't really want to carry around with us. And so other things that we picked up, like barley can get planted directly. Wolf's Bane should get planted directly. I think that's Wolf's Bane. Is that already done? Oh, I just broke it before it finished. Never mind. And there's some cotton from Natura and things like that we can plant and get some decent stuff there. The water artichokes from Witchery we can just plant out on the water here. Simple enough. And there was potato seeds and stuff around for the potatoes. So all in all, we've got a nice little farm going here. I can't right-click these potatoes for some reason. There were some areas that you can right-click and some areas that you can't. And I was pretty sure that there were some things that you could right-click because I've been right-clicking them. Yeah, you can right-click them when they're in plots. Maybe that's it. You can right-click them when they're in crop plots. Ow! What happened there? That was something icy got me. Or something witchery hit me. I've got to be careful when we harvest the little guys. Not the wolf's bane, the mandrakes. Mandrakes always catch me unaware. Do you remember they send a little man after you? Hateful little things.
Deal with them.
But all part of the stuff, anyway. But now it's just a case of farming up plenty of supplies so we don't go hungry. Okay, so things are going pretty well. Ego has long since gone to bed. And I've been doing lots of work. It's a few days later and all that. We've already had a few things done, bits and pieces, and we're about ready to move on to the next stage here. It's taken a lot of clearing, right? Just getting the villagers to stay put over there, clearing out all of the stuff, leveling off all the land, and digging out great big holes has left us with quite a thing to do, right? We've got I've got this build over here that I've started on. But downstairs, I've been quarrying out, right? So quarrying out one level at a time and then repairing this pick. This pick doesn't have hardly any durability whatsoever. So every 100 blocks or so, I have to go back up and repair it. But I'm repairing it with cobble, so it's not such a big deal, right? But we've now got into these little critical areas where there's some cool quartz. In fact, I can pick that up already. Awesome. And it goes deeper down underground, and there's plenty of iron and stuff to get now. This stone tools is able to get iron, which is pretty good. I wasn't expecting that to be quite so easy. I wasn't expecting iron to be that easy, but it is. So yeah, I've got all this, and this is where I got a lot of dirt from as well, because this has great patches of dirt, and I needed a load of dirt to fill in the flat green areas of here. I needed to fill all the flat green areas in to make it look right for us. Made a little tree farm, as you can see. Got some of these grown, only just grown these. That's something I've just started doing. And there's something that I want to achieve, which is putting jack-o'-lanterns down instead of having torches everywhere, because the torchlight everywhere is starting to annoy me. So I'm going to be going and moving these around, and then getting some kind of shears. And when I've got the shears, then I can do something else with the shears, like putting leaf bushes and things over the top of it all, and making it look pretty cool. But that's a lot of place around here with torches in at the minute, and they'll just have to do for a little while. But yeah, we'll work on it. We'll progress. And this is a kind of an ode to the build me and Ego first made on the Madlands. It's the square stone structure with the wooden pillars and a little glass window in the middle. And the oak roof. But we did an oak flat roof. This is kind of an oak flat roof up there. And I've also been carving out corridors inside these, just basically to get the stone bricks. So it was a lot cheaper to get the stone bricks by digging the wall out, which is three blocks wide, and then repairing all the inside and moving all this stuff around and doing all that, just kind of making the place look and feel tidy, and giving us this quite large space in here. Now, I don't think I want to keep it completely like this. I'm thinking of putting some beams across above like this, just to make it look like it's holding the weight of the roof up. I mean, like that, something like that. Now there's a bit of a gap between the beams, but we'll do something to hold on to the two there, a little design feature maybe. Maybe a little bit of this going on so that we've got, let's say, no, not like that. Give me this back. So we've got something going on like this maybe into the roof section, like so, just so that it looks like it's holding the ceiling up. Something like that. I've played around with these blocks so many times now that it's very different from when I began. But something like that to make it look like it's holding the roof up. Something like that. That would look pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. So I'll mess around with that some more. And we've got quite a bit of stuff that I've been picking up from around the place. Here we go. This is it. Fair amount of iron ore. I wanted to check to see if I could actually smelt iron ore, because I'm going to need a fair bit of iron ore for the next part of the project. Let's see. Yeah, it will smelt. That's good. Probably won't get as much as when I've got a smeltery, which is another thing I want to do. But yeah, you know what I'm doing. I'm getting there. And I was just working on the next quest along, which was not that one, which was this. Getting some rubber. I needed a tree tap, so just made a tree tap. Tree taps are really easy to make. Let's get some of this and take it round like so. One more of those there. That's how to make a tree tap. Nice and simple. Yeah, and I made a couple earlier. Ready for this. And we should be able to just pop out some rubber from these guys. There's not many on these. Hopefully I can build these out a little bit later on. Oh, there we go. I've got sticky situation. Well done to me. Excellent. And that should then unlock this section here. Oh, no, I've got to cook it first. Both require a little bit of cooking. Both types of rubber require a little bit of cooking. So that's those quests. Kind of simple to do, really. I suppose it's kind of simple to do. So I'll just cook some sticky resin up. And then we've got another quest here, which was the pick balls of moss. Now, I didn't want to do this without you guys watching, just in case it didn't work. But Ego found a load of this sticky moss out in the different wild... Yeah, there we go. Hey, the ball of sticky moss. Ego found a lot of this moss stone out and about in the world. He hasn't been exploring too much, but he has done a little bit. And that's basically given that, which completed those 2 quests. This is furnace, make a vanilla furnace, requires condensed cobble, which is not so easy. But I do have a lot of cobble left over from digging all that place out. So I'm going to try it out now as well. See how many of these quests we can actually complete. So it's going to take me 8 condensed cobble. Is that going to be enough? It said compressed, didn't it? Maybe it's double compressed. No, it is compressed. Normal furnace, compressed cobble, like so. There we go. So that's going to work now. I can stick those in there with 1 piece of the coal just to get that quest finished as well. Making the quests work properly is going to be funky. And that's some more iron. Awesome. Okay, so that quest should be done now. Yeah, I can claim a reward of some coal for that one. Nice. And then the tree tap one. Yeah, the rubber. Was it just 1 rubber? I think it was just 1 rubber. Let's see if that's done that one. Yes, and I'll claim some more rubber as a reward. And that's those first quests completed. Now, most of this smeltery stuff, we need to go off to another village. Now, I know there's another village that's got villages like smelteries, and there's some lava cans as reward for this, so that's good. But we'll probably need to go into the nether for that as well, and that unlocks the next couple of things. We've also got this, which is a coal brick. Now, coal brick immersive engineering, coal brick ovens and stuff like that. I've seen them, they've already started making them around the server. Collects creosote by cooking wood. Nice and simple, nice and easy. But I've got to go and get all the parts for that and sort all that out. Before I do that though, today I was kind of getting the gardening all sorted out so we'd have a good food supply. And we have got a good food supply now. We've also got a good pumpkin supply ready for me to light the place up, which I'm very pleased about. We've got a good food supply. It's all very, very just like nom down on it forever kind of food supply though. It's not a very good food supply. We need some Pam's tools and things to get the food supply going a little bit better. So I thought I would get some iron, hopefully, and make it work. That's that done. Good. I was hoping to make it work a little bit. I know we can cook this asparagus, and so asparagus is a good thing. It doesn't really do a lot for you when you're eating it naturally, but it does, when it's cooked, give you a little bit more. Grilled asparagus gives you a little bit more hunger back, which is very good. But it's all part of recipes, and of course there's lots and lots of recipes that we can do with Pam's, because Pam's has hundreds and hundreds of different food products. So I'm wondering what we can actually start making out of the things that we've actually got, and then make some kind of kitchen store cupboard for it all. I was going to make a simple house just out here, probably just out here next to this, so just a nice little house here, just to store a load of food in, so that me and Ego can just come to the house and grab food whenever we want. If we're doing something with the agricraft crops or the Pam's Harvest craft crops, we can do it over in this corner and sort it all out with our seeds. And if we are a bit peckish, we can just come over here and grab some stuff from the farm shop. Yeah, kind of like a farmhouse shop. Because this is the mining and crafting central area, so I don't want a kitchen in here as well. We want a kitchen outside. So we're going to build that and get that sorted as well in just a bit. But what I wanted to check first and foremost was just to make sure that these things are actually going to be possible, because I know it's on expert mode, and I'm kind of expecting things to go wrong on expert mode. I'm kind of expecting things to not be easy to make on this kind of stuff. But in fact, it does look like it's just exactly the same. A pot, yes. A skillet, easy. So long as I've got the iron from the mining, I can get all of these kind of different things that we need to used for cooking and the cooking utensils. I don't know if there's cooking for blockheads in the pack. We can have a look. I'm going to need to do some work to get that. Pestle and mortar, some stone. I can do those in a minute. Mixing bowl with the wood. We can do that. Let's get 2 of those sorted. Mixing bowl like so, and there. Awesome. And a juicer. We can get some smooth stone sorted out for a juicer. Easy enough as well. Let's do half a stack of that actually, because I'm quite good at using up smooth stone, as you can see in part of the design. And all of this is technically, I've used all of this. I've recycled the bricks, but smooth stone will be very useful to make us a little property over there for a little bit of storage of cooked Pam's Harvest Craft foods and things that are ready to eat things for when we're hungry. But we've got quite a decent supply at the minute, so I shouldn't think me and Ego are going to be worried for a while about food. And we can focus on some other stuff in the mod pack, some other cool quests coming soon. So there's nothing over there for today's episode, but the only other unlocked quest tree at the moment is Sufficiently Advanced Tech, which is some magic mods. So I feel like I'm going to start going through these magic mods in this series and sorting them out as soon as I can. But a portal through, yeah, just plenty of magic. There's a Sufficiently Advanced Tech. Plenty of magic to do. I think these are all easy enough, and so I should get on with those today. And then maybe in Ego's live streams on Saturdays, I will do some of that kind of stuff behind the scenes, so that Ego doesn't have to do the magic stuff. Because I know he doesn't like doing the magic stuff, so I might complete all the quests in magic in the live streams as fast as I can, and then over here set myself up with some kind of cool magic base, because we do have a magic forest just over the way there. So I've still got a fair bit to do, still got a fair bit of building and messing about. I am enjoying just playing on the mod pack, but a little bit of vanilla building soon to come, and then we can start on some of the magic mods and do a bit of the tech mods and all that kind of stuff thrown in as we go. But I'm quite pleased with the overall look so far. I hope you are too. Oh, and check out my new lovely armour. I did have a little mob drop of some golden chest plate. It's pretty awesome. Alright, so thank you very much for watching today's episode. I will see you in the next NemGo Evolved very soon. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more video updates of the quest book version here on this server. Don't forget to go and check out the Patreon link if you want to come and join the server and be around while we're doing all our recording and messing about and playing games and have fun together. And don't forget, most importantly, for Saturday's live streams on the Infinity Evolved Skyblock, to go to the Twitch link to Ego's Twitch channel and follow there so you know when we go live. Until next episode, thank you very, very much for watching. I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.